Welcome to the grammar learning session. If you are well versed in English grammar, it means you can easily communicate what you have in your mind to the peoples you are addressing, you want to talk to. Today we are going to learn with important grammar structure, and you can say very important auxiliary or helping verb that shows your compulsion, that shows the obligation, and that shows that you are morally bound to do something. Yes, in order to express such compulsion and your moral obligation, you have to use the auxiliary verbs, and these auxiliary verbs are have to, has to in present, had to in past, and will have to in future. Through these auxiliary verbs, you will be able to express your compulsion or moral obligation. For example, I have to organize this party twice a week. He has to perform this role on the stage. He has to perform this role on the stage. It means उसे ये किरदार स्टेज पे अदा करना पड़ता है या करना है, and that has to shows the compulsion or moral obligation of he. So by using these auxiliary verbs, you can use your compulsion, your moral obligation. If you want to make these sentences negative and interrogative, so for present you can say that I don't have to organize this party twice a week, and for the sentence he doesn't have to play or perform this role on the stage. Yes, you have to use doesn't have to make the negative sentences of this compulsion and an obligation, moral obligation type sentences. And similarly, you can make the sentences like do I have to organize this party twice a week, right? And for the past, you can make the sentence as affirmative, as you made the affirmative, I had to organize this party twice a week. So in order to make this sentence, you can use I didn't have to ऑर्गेनाइज दिस पार्टी ट्वाइस अ वीक. मुझे हफ्ते में 2 दफ़ा पार्टी ऑर्गेनाइज नहीं करनी पड़ती थी. आई डिडेंट हैव टू ऑर्गेनाइज दिस पार्टी ट्वाइस अ वीक. यू हैव टू यूज डिडेंट हैव टू. yes, if you want to make the negative of these past sentences. And similarly for the future, you can say that I will not have to organize this party twice a week. मुझे ये पार्टी हफ्ते में 2 दफ़ा ऑर्गेनाइज नहीं करनी पड़ेगी. Now by using these type of auxiliary verbs or helping verbs, you can express your compulsion or moral obligation in all three tenses: present, past, and future. To passive voice, then you can make the structure, you can convert them like for example, I take the one sentence of active voice: I have to organize this party twice a week. So for the passive voice, you can say a party has to be organized twice a week, which is enough. You are just telling about what's being done in a week. This is only showing, it is through the sentence you are informing that what is being done, but it is not necessary that you are showing who is doing that. If you want to add extra information to this your passive voice sentence, you can say that this party has to be organized twice a week by me. So this is the complete sentence of passive voice, in which you have used the passive voice structure, and कि ये पार्टी ऑर्गेनाइज होनी होती है, ऑर्गेनाइज होनी है किसके ज़रिए? मेरे ज़रिए. And similarly you can use another sentence of passive voice that if you take the active voice, if you want to convert the active voice of he has to perform this role on the stage, so you can convert it into passive voice. That this role has to be performed on the stage. Yes, you have conveyed your message by expressing that what's being done. This role is being performed. This role has to be performed on the stage. ये रोल स्टेज पर परफॉर्म होना है या होना होता है. If you want to add extra information about who is performing this, you can say that this role has to be performed on the stage by him. Yes, this is the complete sentence of passive voice. You can, in which you are expressing the compulsion, you are expressing the moral obligation, and you are basically expressing what is being done, and it's up to you if you want to add who is doing this. You can also add by him. All right, so this is the passive voice of present tense, and similarly you can make the passive voice of the past tense. Initially we met, I had to organize this party twice a week, so passive voice can be made this party had to be organized. Yes, this party had to be organized. ये party organize होनी थी. That is, and if you want, this is a passive voice, and if you want to add further information to this sentence, by whom organized this party, so you can say this party had to be organized twice a week by me. So this is the passive voice of this past tense. And similarly you can make the passive voice of the future tense, that this party will have to be organized twice a week. And if you want to say who will organize that, you can say by me. Yes, this party will have to be organized twice a week by me. This is the passive voice of your sentence, in which you are showing the compulsion and moral obligation that has to be done. ये पार्टी ऑर्गेनाइज होनी होगी, किसके ज़रिए, मेरे ज़रिए. दैट इज़ द कंप्लीट स्ट्रक्चर एंड एक्टिव एंड पैसिव वॉइस बाय यूजिंग the very important auxiliary or helping verbs have to, has to, had to, and will have to. For more grammar session, we will meet again. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye.